Hey, have you ever drank like some sour milk? Have you just, you poured it in the cup, you poured it over the cereal, and it wasn't until you got that first bite that you realized it had expired? Now, how did you do that? It's because you ignored the date. You ignored the information that told you that it wasn't any good anymore. Now, let me ask you something different. What dates, what information are you ignoring in your life that's telling you that something that's in or around you is expired? It may be expired friendships. It may be expired relationships. It may be expired jobs. It may be expired ways of thinking about your finances, about your health. What is it that you're ignoring the expiration date on? Now, here's the real question. What did you do with that milk after you tasted it and it was expired? Didn't matter how full it was. What did you do? You poured it down the drain. You didn't hold on to it. You didn't think about it and say, well, man, I spent $4 on that half a gallon of milk and I can't imagine pouring it out. I think there's some things around you that need pouring out because they're expired. I remember because I was raised more or less in the church when I went through a deconstruction journey. And what that deconstruction journey actually ended up being was it was getting rid of the sour milk, things that I had been taught that were expired, that were not even in alignment with God's word. So how did I pour it out? I took what I was taught and I measured it against what was written. And whatever didn't line up got discarded. So what does that have to do with me? Write down the vision you have for your life. Write down more than just goals. Write down a destination. Write down what we would call in consulting or project management your success criteria. What does it look like when you've reached that ultimate vision for your life? Now, once you have that, measure it against the things that are currently in your life and ask yourself, does it push me forward or hold me back? Because if it doesn't align with the vision that you have written, it is going to hold you back. May not look like it right now, but it's going to do it. Let me give you a book recommendation. It's by Dr. Darius Daniels. It's called The Relational Intelligence. And it talks about 4 categories of people in your life and what they represent. I'm not going to even tell you the categories. I don't want to spoil it for you. Go read the book, then take the advice you find in there. So here's the thing. This is not about cutting people off. It is measuring your journey and the people around you on there. Listen, there are going to be some of those people that you discard, that you come back for when you've reached a certain place, because now you can effectively help them. And there's going to be some of those people that when they fall off, they're going to stay off. So here's the thing. You're allowed to outgrow what once worked for you. And you're doggone sure allowed to throw out expired milk. So remember, ask better, build stronger, and live clearer. And I'll see you on the next video. God bless.